Can you farm 1 million baby chickens in 100 Minecraft days? And by farm, I mean... Honestly, I have no idea, because that's like killing 8 chickens every single second for the next 100 days straight. Luckily, I wouldn't have to do it alone.
I'm off to go speedrun the game, I guess. I'll talk to you later.
Well, at least I'm never really alone as long as I have you, right? Besides, Rek has his own big plans and we'll catch up with him later on. But I did decide that for now, the most efficient use of my time long term was to follow his lead. Unfortunately, I quickly realized that I'm not nearly as good at Minecraft as Rek. But don't worry, I calculated for that too. And that. And despite it costing me an entire day, I was still able to get all the nether supplies I needed to build the Chickenator 6000, a highly advanced super breeder that can outproduce even Idaho's most prolific fowl farm. Because with enough input chickens, this machine can output almost 40,000 eggs every few minutes. But since eggs only have a 1 in 8 chance of actually spawning a chicken, I still need this machine to fire about 8 million eggs in total. But the craziest part of this machine is I've also added a killing mechanism that will attribute every kill to my statistics without me raising a finger, which I guess means we can now farm murder in Minecraft. And it is still farming me. But this machine should far exceed my goal by day 100 if I can build it fast enough. So now I just need to find a place to build it. And after a bit of sailing, sliming, and piracy, I finally found it. Oh, let's go. Now, the great thing about Mushroom Islands is they provide the perfect amount of hostile mobs for my skill level, which is 0. Apparently. But this is actually the second Mushroom Island I found, so I'm just going to take this as a sign from the chicken gods that they want the massacre to happen here. But with my build site secured, priority number 1 was getting my killing machine running ASAP. But first, I wanted to meet up with an old friend.
Hi! What's up? Dude, this is looking good.
Thanks. Look at you. Full diamonds, huh?
Yeah.
And elytra. Speaking of flying objects, look what I found.
Happy gas! Happy gas!
Yeah.
What's the name?
Ghastly.
Oh, you got slime too. Ghastly. Nice. Solid.
Slime balls. You need slime balls. I know a guy.
Oh, okay. That guy, is that guy you?
Oh, I can't reveal my sources, but I do know a guy. That's all I'll say about that.
Okay, got it. So where's this second island?
If you go, I literally just spilled so much coffee all over my lap. It's literally, it's everywhere. I'm soaking wet right now. Anyway, if you go like a few hundred blocks that way, you can't miss it.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
You fly so majestically. I gotta clean this coffee. Oh my God, it's everywhere. So I'm gonna clean myself off. And then we're gonna go chicken hunting for real. So chick after chick, cluck after cluck, that's exactly what I did. Then on day 12, I mined redstone for the Chickenator, villager for the iron farm, and on day 13, I decided to take this challenge to new heights. All right, so I got a few seed chickens here making eggs, but since I need about 40,000 chickens before I can actually start our machine, I need to capture as many as I can as quickly as I can. And that is where my puffy little friend here comes into play. Because most players speedrun beating the game to get an elytra right off the bat in these challenges. However, happy gas are basically the poor man's elytra. So let's set sail. Hyah, Ghastly! Hyah! Oh my God, this thing is so freaking slow. All right, well, Plan B it is then, which was basically to build a chunk loader to keep my mini chicken farm running no matter how far away I go, even in death, crafting diamond armor to ensure it didn't happen again, and using hoppers to collect the eggs to manually make my own chickens instead. But that wasn't my only setback, because even building a simple stone farm ended up taking me 2 full days, meaning I was now 170,000 chickens behind schedule. Or was I? See, it may not look like we're doing too great on time, but chickens are a really special mob, because since they can reproduce individually and automatically, their population grows faster than other mobs and exponentially. So trigger warning, if you're scared of math, hold my hand because there's a graph. But all you have to know is 1 chicken becomes 2 chickens, becomes 4, and so on, until after just a few hours, you have 20,000 chickens making 40,000 chickens. So yeah, I'm not too terribly worried about our flock size yet. But even so, I still need about 120 hoppers for my machine, which means I am gonna need to build an iron farm. So on day 17, I got straight to work. On day 19, I kidnapped a zombie, if that's even a crime. And on day 20, I grew impatient with my villager breeder, so I found another village and kidnapped the entire population. Which was definitely a crime. But by day 22, I had a fully functional iron farm. You heard of this thing called suffer in silence? No? Okay, so now that we've got tons of cobblestone, we've got plenty of villagers, and iron farm is just cranking out, I think it's finally time to give these chickens a proper home, aka farm them and murder their babies. So I'm just gonna grab a bit more redstone from the mines, craft up all the remaining supplies I need, and I can officially start construction on the Chickenator 6000. All right, I think the main structure's pretty much finished. Now I just need to move all the chickens inside of it, and we should be done. So this is phase 1 of the machine, and the way it works is each of my 40 holding cells has at least 1 chicken laying eggs, which get collected and fired back into the cell, exponentially growing our population. And since I'm gonna need about 1,500 chickens in each of the cells to fuel the murder phase, it's gonna basically turn this server into a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, that was actually just a PowerPoint presentation, but you get the point. So to prevent that, I've added a small plugin I found in an Aust video called Rows Stacker, which basically just combines all chickens in a 1-block area to act as 1 chicken. So even though there's like 60,000 chickens laying eggs, the game will only have to render 40. So while this thing works on getting 1,500 chickens in each of our cells, I am gonna work on a little bit of infrastructure. So on day 30, I expanded my tree farm. Day 32, I caught some wildlife for safety. Day 34, I made a flock of sheep swim across an ocean for fun. And on day 35, I built a dirty little trading hall. But then on day 38, my worst fears came true. This machine isn't nearly fast enough. See, the Row Stacker plugin may be saving me on lag, but it's also causing a huge efficiency problem for my machine. Because without it, if we had 20 chickens in a single cell, then each one would randomly drop an egg every 5 to 10 minutes individually, giving the hoppers plenty of time to collect and process the eggs. But since the plugin treats all the chickens as 1 entity, it drops an egg for each chicken in its stack all at once. So as soon as we get about 1,500 chickens in a cell, the hoppers won't be able to keep up with the drops, and the eggs will despawn before they can be picked up. Which means the only shot this challenge still has is to completely redesign the entire machine. So, no time to waste. Let's get to work. Chicken, just stay with me here. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Nice. And that should pretty much do it. And this is what I came up with. Basically, I centralized all the chickens into 1 single cell where all the eggs get funneled through a water stream collection system and just circle around the machine until all the eggs are picked up. And this version of the machine can handle around 70,000 eggs every 5 minutes, I believe, which is perfect because with all the time that this has taken me, I'm gonna need every single one of them. But even then, I'm still gonna be cutting it close because as soon as we hit 70,000 chickens in there, I have to flip this thing into kill mode immediately. So I think we should probably start working on the killing mechanism for this machine, which is gonna take a little bit of redstone, a bit of sand, and a whole bunch of gunpowder. Or so I hoped, because apparently it's harder to find a creeper than a woodland mansion. Literally. Luckily, I had a friend pop in for a visit right when I needed it.
Dude!
Oh!
Dude, you're making some serious progress!
Yeah!
Wait. This is so cool.
So this bottom portion was the first chicken farm I made, but now I have this.
Oh.
And it's hard to see.
How many?
But if you look closely, there's 2,000 babies, and then there's 8,000 big chickens in there.
Oh my gosh. This is a few chickens, man. You have the big booty cobble farm.
Oh, yeah.
And big booty breeder. And the big booty iron farm.
This is my big booty section. I got a whole section dedicated to that big booty.
Yo!
Here they go! It's raining chickens.
What in the... Dude, this is... What? They're just multiplying. Oh my gosh. Wait, you need 1 million though, huh?
Yeah.
So that's only like 400 or 500 times that amount, you know?
Exactly.
Right.
It's been so much fun to be back in like regular Minecraft. It's really, really fun.
I totally agree. I've been having so much fun. Oh, which brings me to, I was wanting some slime.
I have a bit. I have
Oh,
the goods,
beautiful.
as you can see.
Would you like an elytra?
Oh,
Or
I don't
two?
know. I don't know if an elytra's worth slime. You know, slime's quite a
Ooh.
commodity. I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
tough. I could throw in an extra elytra, so 2 elytras.
All right. I mean, I'll do it for you. No one else. But I do it for you, though. Here.
Oh, beautiful.
There's a slime ball.
Oh, wait, I was only one.
Oh, did you want more? Listen,
I mean,
2 more
ideally, I was
elytras. I'll give you another.
I didn't even bring 2 extra.
Here, you can have
Oh,
that.
thanks. Got an elytra and like all this stuff really early, and then I checked into your stream. You haven't even enchanted yet, Ramsey.
I mean, I have at a table to do it.
But yeah, I just wanted to come pop by and say hi. Good luck with your stuff, Ramsey.
All right,
talk to
you too.
later.
See you, man. And you might be thinking, Branzy, you just got 2 elytras for 9 slime balls. You're clearly a master negotiator, and this challenge is in the bag. The problem is, in order to use the elytra, I need fireworks, which require, you guessed it, gunpowder. So on day 48, I rolled up my sleeves and built a gunpowder farm. Or like half a gunpowder farm. Because on day 50, I realized my time was running out. There's about 30,000 chickens in this machine right now, which means that I have about 3 days to build the entire killing mechanism or the challenge is over. So with the pressure mounting, I got straight to work, building not only a killing chamber, but one of the most unique and insanely cool killing contraptions I had ever used. It's still not done, but basically, so this is gonna be a TNT looter. And if you don't know what TNT looters are, it essentially takes an arrow that you fire into the machine, it lights it on fire, and then every time that a piece of TNT is passed underneath it, it's going to trigger the TNT, and anything that it kills will count as your kill specifically. Usually people will use this to get looting 3 rates on mob farms, but in our instance, it's just going to be used to murder innocent baby chickens. Which, for the record, if you're wondering, I currently have 0 chicken kills in this world, but that is all about to change because we have officially crossed the 70,000 chicken mark, which means it is time to flip this baby into kill mode. Here we go. And since I did design this machine with murder in mind, all I had to do was make a couple small modifications, and I was officially in the murder business. Look at this. This is the killing floor, and this is gonna flood all of the baby chickens from the eggs that are getting spun around through this collection system right there. Oh, hello, chicken. And sent into these dispensers, firing them downwards now instead of upwards, so that I may murder these chickens in cold blood. Most of these chickens in cold blood. You know what? You deserve to live. You escaped my traps, absolutely, because we can craft a golden dandelion. Come here, little guy. From this day on, you shall be known as Eggy, and I'm going to raise you as one of my own, and I promise to never endanger your life in any way, shape, or form. Unlike your friends and family. Speaking of whom, I'm gonna put that there. And all I should have to do is place this dirt block, and we should, please, yes! It lights the TNT and blows up the baby chickens down below, which means I have 10,000 chicken kills. Here's the cool part. Because I have a chunk loader within these chunks, I can go anywhere. And as long as I have a feed tape of TNT, this is going to run constantly. But with the creeper farm still only half done and requiring hundreds of trapdoors to complete, I needed a new solution and fast. Fortunately, it didn't take long for it to find me. Hey, how's it going?
Do you mind if it's going
Come
pretty
on
well.
in. What's up?
Oh my gosh, I summoned all of the phantoms.
Why would you come here like this?
I'm so sorry. All right, I think they're taken care of. Yeah, what's up? I just kind of wanted to come say hi.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? You want to see?
Yeah. Whoa. So you have 5,000 babies in there.
The calculations I have said that if I got averaged rates, it might complete by day 97 or 98. If I fall behind rates, then I won't do it.
This sounds like a melon challenge video. So like, would you want to even try building another one of these? How much would that help? Because if you have another one built by like day 75, that would probably like double your expected results, right? Or something.
And up here, I have implemented a TNT looter.
What? I was gonna ask, so you're getting kill credit for all of these.
Yeah, so you see the sand tower? That sand every 18 minutes is dropping, pushing a TNT into that arrow through this conveyor belt.
Oh my gosh, it's actually like a magazine.
So then every like 18 minutes, I add about 20,000 chickens to my total without doing anything.
Dude, wait, that's so cool.
I have to get more TNT. Like all this dirt basically has to be TNT, which means I have to finish my creeper farm. But as you can see, my creeper farm has more creepers on top of it than in it. So I got to get like 2 stacks of gunpowder.
Brother, I have 3 shulkers of gunpowder.
How do you have 3 shulkers of gunpowder?
I don't have it on me, so you'll have to come with me to my base if you want some.
Wait, I gotta trade you something. What do you need?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to go on an adventure with me. Like, I still need to loot a whole bunch of, I need to raid. There's like a lot of cool things to do. So if you want to do one of those with me, you can treat that as payment.
I know where a mansion is.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
I'm so down to go raid a mansion.
And I don't want to spoil exactly what Rec is working on, but it does involve some ethically questionable methods.
Oh yeah, this is XP farm.
Did you know you could just add like a piston so that would suffocate them at times instead of suffocating them all the time? Like it's pretty...
That's so genius. You know why it's all the way over here in the corner?
Because it's so
I didn't want to be able to hear it.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to hear the screams of pain from the creatures in that little box. No.
Well, wait, that's actually so smart.
Nonetheless, we traded some gunpowder, added the remaining TNT into my machine, and raided a mansion for all its loot. Oh, there you go. There you go.
That was easy.
Mob drops. Oh, meat shield.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Wallop, quickly wallop. And hidden secrets. Oh my gosh.
You want to take it home?
I want it, yeah. But after saying our goodbyes...
Well, good luck assembling without instructions.
Thanks, man. I realized I had an unprecedented issue. Well, the good news is the machine is now completely self-sufficient. The bad news is, what am I supposed to do for the next 40 days? Yeah, I guess we just beat Minecraft. Okay, so on day 61, I relieved some blazes of their rods, and they returned the favor. Day 64, I built a slightly less unethical XP farm and blew up my creeper farm. What? On day 66, I fed my pet zombies. That's right, eat it up, you filthy animals. Then on day 68, I finally beat Minecraft. Honestly, it might be my fastest speedrun yet. And every new day came with more murder and new best friends. And I means forever because he's a zombie, which means not even death could separate us. But every morning I checked my machine's progress, and although I was getting closer and closer to my goal, I wasn't moving fast enough. 350,000 chickens killed. But it is now day 78, which means that we should be at 500,000 chickens killed. So we're about 150,000 chickens behind schedule. So the only way that we're going to be able to pull this off is if I build an entire another cell to make up for the time lost. And if I see a single comment saying that Rec was right, I am gonna reluctantly agree. Now, I can't stress enough the stakes of this moment, because not only was I behind schedule, but every additional day I spend fixing the machine, I fall even further behind, which means every fix I make has to not only correct the issue, but improve our output enough to compensate for the time lost. And after spending 2 days building an entire second cell and funneling over 50,000 chickens into it, I discovered an even bigger issue. None of these new chickens have laid an egg in over a day. What is going on, dude? And after spending an entire day troubleshooting on my test server, I realized that this makes no sense whatsoever. See, every instance and world that I use, no matter how many chickens are in a stack, it seems to work just fine, which means that there's clearly some setting with a 0 where a 1 should be that I just cannot find on this server. So I can either pause the entire project to meticulously sift through the plugin to properly determine the issue and continue responsibly, or I put all my metaphorical and literal eggs in one basket and brute force my way through this and pray it works. I choose option number 2. So on day 85, that's exactly what I did, adding collection hoppers and iceway paths to try to collect every egg that I could. All right, so little update on my progress here. I have 150-ish thousand chickens in that pen. I have pretty much completely redone the entire egg transportation system in here. So now, whenever the chicken lays an egg, it goes down our little waterways here, but it continues out of this first section, takes a turn, and runs across a ton of extra hoppers through the second section as well, which means that I process roughly 120 to 140,000 eggs every cycle. But what's even better is throughout the process of building this, I was able to kill the chickens as we went, and our current stat is 540,000 chickens murdered. But there's still about 10,000-ish eggs that despawn before they can be collected. And if I can't figure out how to fix it, there's no way we're gonna get to 1 million chickens by day 100. So I knew this was it, my last chance to hit my goal. I couldn't afford to lose a single egg, let alone attempt an entire new redesign. Any changes I made or upgrades I added were the very last, meaning that for better or worse, my fate and that of a few 100,000 chickens were sealed. I think that's pretty much it. That's all I can do. I've gone through and I've added pretty much every single dispenser I think I could possibly have into this thing. My main solution has been to line up the eggs to run over a few more of these double hopper collection systems, and I think I've officially made this Frankenstein monster about as efficient as I possibly can. The problem is I am still not getting the rates for chickens that I need. So really, it's all just down to Senor Cluckington over there to decide my fate. But it is now day 93, and I've decided I'm not going to check the chicken count again until day 100. And the last I checked, I needed about 450,000-ish chickens. So the question is, can we finish it off in the next 7 days? I know it's going to be close. I don't know how close, but it's going to be close, and it's all down to RNG. That's so upsetting. You know what I'm going to feed you to some zombies, and then I'll feel better. Or at least distract me from obsessing about these chickens, dude. So on day 94, I did some farming, some demolitions, and tore down some past mistakes. Day 97, I went netherite mining, and remembered you need netherite trims for armor now. And you'd think being on a server with Rec, I'd have remembered that. Speaking of whom, it is now officially day 99. I have no idea how many chickens I've killed so far, but I think this moment needs more steaks. And by steak, I do mean chicken. So come with me, Eggy. I'm taking you to a new home, or grave, I guess. Because I'm gonna leave you here at Rec Space with some very simple instructions. If we hit the 1 million mark on day 100, Eggy gets to live. If we do not, Rec has to kill him. Symbolically, I'm doing this as a gesture that I am no longer worthy of chicken murder, but really, I just think it's funny to have Rec do my dirty work from time to time. And as I returned home one last time, I couldn't help but reflect on the journey that had led me to this point. A simple, silly idea that I honestly didn't even take seriously to begin with somehow had pushed my game knowledge, patience, planning, and emotional investment to a level I never would have guessed when I started. I'd sacrificed life and limb, made questionable business deals, and committed large-scale atrocities, all in the name of science. But as the sun rose on day 100, I knew that despite all of that, everything came down to this moment. All right, it's time. It is day 100. Let us turn off the machines. And I'm going to keep it a buck with you right here. I do not think that we hit it. Like I'm sure we're close, and I'm really nervous because maybe we did, but I just don't think that we did it. Like, it's going to be so close, and I'm so nervous to look at the stats, but there's so many things that I wish I could go back and change and do differently. And I think I could do this a lot better and way more efficiently if I'd have just known what I know now. But none of it matters, because this is it. This is the moment. This is what we've been waiting for. 149,472 chickens. I left 5,867 chickens on the table, but our days are up. This is the moment. Holy crap. It's rat crap. Whoa.
What's up? What's up, Ramsey?
Hey, how's it going?
So what are you doing? How many days left do you have?
0.
Oh!
Oh yeah. It's over. Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, it was day 76. Everything
76?
went wrong. I only had 300,000, and by that point I was supposed to have 500,000.
Oh, yikes.
Like, you were right. I needed another cell of chickens. And by day 100, I had 1.1 million chickens killed.
No way. You got what?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Dude, holy flip, you glitched up. Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Eggy gets to live. Isn't
Eggy
that great
gets
news?
to live. Let's freaking go. You can be free. Feel free to roam around in the cage still.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just not attached by a lead. Yeah.
Stay in the cage.